another day, and it's all go, and I'm in the car. I missed yesterday because I was working. Hard to imagine that I actually do any work these days. But one of the opportunities that I found is working for a company who moves vehicles around the country. And yesterday I was in Chester, and I probably won't do a lot of work doing this, but it's an essential thing that we've got to get vehicles around the country apparently. So yesterday I was working for a prestige motor dealer for a few hours, which took me right back because that's basically where my work background was. So being working for prestige motor companies, so I know exactly how they work. And what I wanted to do today was sort of give you a little insight into how salesmen work. And I'm going to give you the golden rule of selling right at the end of this. But I'll go through the process. If you're working with a good motor franchise, and I'm not giving away any trade secrets here. This isn't kind of one of those things they didn't want you to know. I'm going to tell you how it is if you're working efficiently, if the salespeople are doing the job, and if the departments are all working together. If you take your car in, let's say it's a 5-year-old car, into a motor dealer, and it's there for a service, then already before you've turned up for the service department will know what car what's due for renewal, what's possibly due for renewal. So they'll already be geared up to try and sell you the add-ons. The salesman in the showroom, he knows you're coming in. So the sales team will have already decided who's going to look at your car. So while you go off and do your shopping or go home or run around in the loan car that they give you, the salesman is in the workshop evaluating your car, working out whether he can do you a deal on something, even though you've not gone in asking for a deal. Now, the loan car, here's another little bit of salesmanship. You take in your 5-year basic model of car, and the loan car that they will give you is a top of the range new spec model. And they don't do that out of generosity or because somebody's dropped a clanger. It's there because it makes you want to buy it. Because the question you're going to go ask when you give the keys back is, I really love that car. How much would that be to buy? And they know you're going to ask it. That's why they give you the car in the first place. So it's to tempt you into want to buy that car. So the salesman has already worked out before you return to get the keys back what he's going to offer you on your old car and what you're likely to want to purchase. And he knows which loan car you've got. Now, if the service department are doing their job and they pick up on little comments like somebody says, oh, it's getting a bit old, this car now, and I seem to be spending a lot of money on it, then that's a light bulb moment for any service advisor to contact one of the sales team and say they're thinking of changing. So that now becomes a little bit of a... Now, when the person actually is contacted about the sale, so when they come back into the showroom to collect their car and show an interest that there might be a possibility, then it becomes what is known as the soft peach time. Now, the soft peach time is, as the name suggests, don't do anything that would bruise the customer's confidence and make them immediately shut the doors and go away. So, come on, let's have a chat. Let's have a cup of tea. Let's all be laughing and joking, smiley and relaxed. Let's do anything. Well, your car, it's a lovely car. I could give you this much for it against this car. And if you're down to earth, like most people are around here, then your first reaction is likely to be, I wasn't planning on spending that much money. So let the salesman go away, speak to his sales manager. I've seen this done thousands of times, trust me. It goes back to the sales manager and they work out what discounts are available from the factory, what add-ons can they throw in, which is not going to cost the dealership much money. So then they go through that. The reason it's called a soft peach phase is because if they do anything that bruises the confidence, then you're going to go away. So you treat them like a soft peach. Don't do anything to upset the customer. And you work your way through this process of negotiation and just feeling your way in. And it gets to the point where the salesman has to close the deal. And you've probably heard this on The Apprentice and programs like that. So basically closing the deal. Do you want to buy it or not? That's basically, from a salesman's point of view, that's what they will say. And of course, they're closing the deal. They get to the point now where, all right, we've done all the soft pitch, we've done all the joking, we've done all the bartering, we've done all the whatever. Are you buying it or not? Or am I wasting my time? And then the deal is done. So all this goes on behind the scenes without anybody knowing, and it's salesmanship. Okay? So what's the golden rule of selling? The first golden rule of selling, which is so important. Sell yourself first. And that is true of everything. Not just buying a car, not just, it's anything. Sell yourself first. Be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Because if you're not true to yourself and you've not sold yourself to the customer, then the customer is not going to have much confidence in the rest of the things that you're going to say or the products that you're going to try and offer them. From a business point of view, it's a well-known fact that if you sell yourself and the customer trusts you, and it's important, at no time must you break that trust, but if a customer trusts you, they will actually pay more to buy a product from a salesman that they trust than they would from somebody that they don't trust. So there's a premium, there's a financial premium for doing it. From a personal perspective, you can make a friend for life. It really is that simple. But once you break that trust, and once you reveal yourself to be something that where you were only pretending to be an honest salesman, you've just broken it. So first rule, be true to yourself in everything.